Hi, my name's Ronnie Isaiah, author of Kaballah of Google, and we're just wrapping up Chapter 1. With Kaballah, everything works with a cause and effect. So too with everything in this world. The effect of a successful expert site is that it will in turn bring with it expert authoritative clout, and with that cause comes the effect of massive amounts of organic traffic. Starting a cause and effect ranking that will carry your site to Google's first page results can be as easy as finding a good beginning. A good beginning in Kaballah is the intention behind the thought, behind the action. This also explains how God, blessed be He, knew the end before starting the beginning. With the human creation of the Google search engine, it is much more simple, but quite the same, to virtually find what you are looking for. The virtual world online allows us to imitate the world of intention. The adoption is from the holy garments of thought, speech, and action to the expression of thought, typed word, search result. We can in this way look at Google and the virtual world of ranking results as the way the information flows from Google to the user. Training to follow this type of thinking takes time. Build a virtual set that will categorize and represent your intentions with keyword terms. Starting your own private database by answering the basic following questions, your intention will soon become clear. Question 1. Why are you doing whatever it is that you are doing? Let's take a little step back for a moment and try to understand the project's general scenario, aka the whole Kaballah thing. Anyone seriously entering into the truth of the Torah and using Kaballah to succeed in web marketing must be truthful to themselves, especially with their business goal. Stick to answering the question, keeping it short and to the point. Research by searching terms at first without too much digging at all, and go from there. Put the answers in simple English. What do you want? Ask yourself, why am I doing this? If answered correctly, you will be able to proceed in the right direction, knowing and understanding where you're coming from, which is paramount in finding out where it is that you want to go. Some sample answers include, why are you doing whatever it is that you're doing? To help grow my current business, or to make extra money as a secondary revenue, or to save the world and bring Mashiach. Go for it. The number one reason I'm doing this, please be honest with yourself. Question 2. What do you want to accomplish by doing what you are doing? No, this is not the same as the first question. The first question asks you why do it, while this question asks what do you want to accomplish by doing it. We are narrowing into the truth with the answers to this question, taking the answer of the first question from a general idea or dream to an accomplishable physical goal with a date and place. If you answer the first question of why are you doing this with the first example answer of to help grow my current business, well then you are looking at expanding. Maybe the expansion is part of a wider market rollout of your new product line. No matter what the reason may be, now is the time to spell it out. This step is of utmost importance to building a solid foundation where all the pieces of the puzzle fit together. Question 2 can also be posed as, what is your goal? Before answering, let's take another 2 small steps back and consider, how does one go about setting a goal? How do we as people consider and select the missions of our lives? Dealing with the truth can be at times difficult. We must continue to probe inwardly what can be said of our daily needs. For example, let's say you make $100,000 a year as a self-employed business owner, and you want to double your income. The first thing you'll need to do is understand exactly how much you need to live on, and then double that. This is the formula used by many people who have succeeded with this method. So for example, in order to make another $100,000 in profit from yearly income, we figure out exactly how much money that comes out to per day. So take 100,000 and divide it by 365, which equals approximately $275 a day. Next, you need to ask yourself, how will you accomplish that? And that is by breaking the value down to smaller goals. For example, it might look like this: $100 product sales, $100 AdSense revenue, and $75 information products sold on ClickBank. Let's just say. Don't get excited, this is just an example, and maybe we're shooting a little high for some people. Now let's schedule the project. First, pick out a time frame that you feel is a comfortable amount of time to achieve that goal. Many people are way too aggressive here. It is important to be as realistic and conservative as possible. As we space it out on the calendar, we can continue to include it in our daily prayers for success. The building up of daily prayer is a key principle for the aspiring Kabbalist. It is also highly recommended as an added way to improve a website generally, or anything for that matter. Without getting carried away, here's a realistic example of a time frame. 3 months, earning enough to break even and cover all related expenses. 6 months, earning $1,000 per month. 9 months, earning that $5,000 per month, and then after 1 year, earning the $8,250 per month, which was our goal. Once you have your first goal accomplished, then focus on your second and third. Once that final goal is reached, make another one. Keep your goals realistic and reachable. Don't overwhelm yourself from the get-go. Now you try it and don't feel like you're putting things in stone. It's okay to modify this as we go. Here you see a financial goal day line consists of time frame, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year. And what you could do is just mosey on down to where this is published on my Hub Pages site. That's hubpages.com/hub/Kaballah. That's KABBALAH-OF-Google-1F. And that would be for Chapter 1, Part F. Question 3. With a set goal, you can now schedule your workload. This would be Step 3. Begin by scheduling foreseeable details needed to accomplish tasks that are achievable. For example, if you only have 1 hour for this endeavor, spend 15 minutes praying on what your intentions are and what you would like to accomplish. Then spend 44 minutes improving the speech or syntax of the site content or sales system. Make every change a baby step with a conservative time frame for completion of each step. In the last minute, save, update online, and print out your daily report showing advancements towards a solid goal on a tracked schedule. And place them somewhere that you will be able to see them around every day, like on the counter or in your car. Never lose focus on the goal and what you must accomplish at the specific juncture in the schedule that you find yourself in. Get business cards with the name of your site and write baby steps on the back to remind you that every baby step that you accomplish will bring you closer to achieving your goal. Step 4. What will you include in your work method and environment to best do the job so as to be the most productive? Writing it out is the only way to go. Documenting your work and then printing it out as you go will help you to accomplish your goal. The way it helps is by providing visual aids that can be stared at while you are meditating on the intention of what you are doing. Very quickly, the initiate will feel an increase in focus with the ability to reference their work history at a glance. Visual aids. Basically to stare and pray on what you want to accomplish and what was accomplished in the last session, the flow is better directed, making a big difference with much better focus. Not having to redo tasks and not having to figure out where you left off when you get back from a long weekend away. Success is a good amount of hard work on your part, and what that means literally is that you will need to commit time in, and that time, guess what? You're going to have to work. That work that will be done by the sweat of your brow, and of that sweat will come the accomplishments to be celebrated. It says in the Midrash that there are 3 things one must remember: that there is an eye above that sees, and there is an ear that hears, and that there is a book where everything you do is recorded. In the business world, we use software to document everything that we do. Documenting can be done on a Mac or PC with a phone answering machine or text messaging. It can be videotaped, written with a pencil. The nice thing is that once you have your research documented, then you can always refer back to the documentation later on if need be. Thank you, and this is the final segment of Chapter 1, Kaballah of Google. I'm Ronnie Isaiah signing off. We'll see you soon for Chapter 2. Bye now.